the code. Believe it or not, no, it's not super clear, but you would have seen a shadow or a figure.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Based on, something would have been visible because one of the lights is still visible from that Ring camera from across the street.
It's about to get bigger, so keep watching. Remember, this is a loop. Welcome in, Potato Head.
If you guys don't know what I'm trying to show you, something occurred in my mind when I played that clip earlier of Chris in the Smiley interview. And when he said about if someone went out that door, the light would have came on and the camera from across the street would have captured shadows, right? So I don't know if some of you watched J for Justice, but she was actually sent camera footage from one of the neighbors of shadows. Now she calls this the ruckus video. She has played this video multiple times on her show. Okay, you can go and look for it. Just type in ruckus video Sebastian Rogers and JS for Justice will pop up. But it just came to my mind when I put up that post a little bit earlier today of them giving the breakdown of the exits and entrances of the home and how Chris and Katie were on there saying how Sebastian couldn't have gone out this way or this would have been captured on video. So Chris clearly came out and said you would have that camera across the street, the Ring camera across the street would have picked up shadows. And then this video immediately came to my mind. So I went back to JS for Justice and found the video. So I'm just showing you there were shadows picked up on a Ring cam. Was he talking about the camera across the street? And was this the camera across the street that he was talking about? Was this actually the front door? Because no one can figure out, really, if this camera footage here on JS for Justice, no one can figure out exactly what part of the house this shadow stuff was happening at. Did Chris just give it away? Was it really the front of the house? I'm going to keep letting you watch. She's going to have commentary on here, guys. There's nothing I really can do about it. This is JS for Justice's video. So just bear with it. And I just want you to see when she finally zooms it in, you can see shadows and it looks like a ruckus going on. She's right. Keep focused there on what she's got in that red circle.
Yeah, this is what I call a ruckus. Keep your eye on the ruckus. There's a ruckus going on in front of these lights. It's about to get bigger, folks.
Nickelodeon was kid every.
Definitely looks like people.
Yeah, focus on the dark, not the light. Just look at the silhouettes of the people. or what looks like people moving about. It looks like there's a ruckus going on.
It's just looping over and over again. So it's just a quick...
Look at the black, the silhouettes. Don't look at the light. Like that green, that's where the light is its brightest. That's where the light... Okay, I'm going to pause it here for a second. Ignore the arrows. Ignore the arrows on the left. What I see here... Yeah, I'll show you the angle in the distance. I'm showing you this first. The green is a super bright light. Okay, that's just how the imagery picked up. It's just a bright light. The white around it is the glare of the bright lights. You see another green up here. That would be another light where it's really bright. Okay, it's weird that they come up green, but they do. I see 3 images, 3 people. And I actually see on the left-hand side, I see what looks like someone with a bun or a ponytail or something. Then in the middle, I see what looks to be someone crouching down and then their arm reaching out, grabbing a third person who looks to be wearing a black shirt. It's not leaves. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. I mean, I'll outline it in a minute, but I'm going to keep playing this. It's not leaves. There's no trees. It's wide ass open.
All right, I'm going to stop it there, guys. It just made me wonder if maybe that's what this video was. Did he give it away back in the Smiley video? Or was JS for Justice right? And maybe it's on the side of the house. No one can quite figure out where this camera was. No one, no podcaster yet that has played this video can quite figure out what part of the house this camera picked this up at. So I'm just questioning, now that I've heard what Chris said about a ring cam across the street picking up shadows by the door, I'm just questioning if that's what this video is. Just a food for thought. And I'm gonna send that clip to JS for Justice also. Cause I am in her groups, but I'm gonna send that clip to her and see if maybe she might think that after she heard it. I don't know. But thanks for watching, guys. This is gonna be my last one for the day, at least until later. And I'll talk with y'all then. Thanks for watching.